Tonight, Governor Soludo commissions Amansi Ufuma Road for public use. Deputy Governor Ibezim says well-being of Anambra remains priority of present administration. Fire guts Idumota Market in Lagos destroys goods. From the foreign scenes, famine looms in Sudan as civil war survivors report of killings, rapes. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total around maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the evening news. My name is Uchechukwu Ebonam. The 26.4-kilometer Amansi Ntoko Ndukwenu Awa Ufuma Road has been officially commissioned for public use. The road, which was commissioned in brief ceremonies, was awarded and flagged up for construction by Governor Chukwuma Soludo in September 2022 and is very critical in the quest to make Anambra State prosperous. Governor Soludo and entourage made stops at the various communities where the road crisscrossed and was received by a mammoth crowd who sang, danced, among other colorful displays to portray their joy. Government House correspondent Ejike Abana filed in the reports.
According to Governor Soludo, it is Project Anambra irrespective of party affiliation or religious inclination, stressing that the priority of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, is to lift everyone out of poverty in line with the party's mantra of Be Your Brother's Keeper, while reminding the community members that the road was a major request they made during the gubernatorial campaign. Governor Soludo assured that his administration will continue to prioritize needs with a view to delivering service to the people. The governor pointed out that a new city will emerge along the route, emphasizing that the design of the city is on course.
We're regenerating the whole place. Onisha is bouncing back. There, the refuse dump is down. In each place, you have a water fountain. That is a symbolic way to signal our urban regeneration. The dry bones will rise again.
Transition Committee Chairman for Orumba North, Sir Ogochukwu Ekweme, pledged that the area will keep supporting and praying for the governor to succeed.
We are grateful as the local government will support you. We know this is only 2 years time, and within the next 2 years, we expect a lot more in Orumba North. Mr. Governor, we are praying for you and we support you.
The traditional ruler of Awa, Igwe Israel Ezwe, President General of Awa, Chief Raymond Ofo, President General of Ufuma, retired Commodore Clement Ofo, stated that they started to request for the road since 1978, applauding Governor Soludo for breaking the age-long jinx. High point was cutting of tape by the various community members and residents of the area, assisted by the governor. Ejike Abana, ABS News.
Anambra State Deputy Governor Dr. Onyekachukwu Ibezim has assured in Anambra that the Professor Chukwuma Soludo-led administration will double its last 2 years' achievements for the state in these remaining years. The Deputy Governor gave the assurance at International Convention Center, Oka, during an event to mark the 2 years anniversary of the present government. Government correspondent Emeka Okonkwo now reports.
Explained that the well-being of Anambra remains the priority of the Professor Soludo government, said that people of the state are yet to see and experience good governance and equitable distribution of democracy dividends in the state under the Soludo leadership. So according to him, the present achievements of the government are little compared to what it still has in stock for the state. Dr. Ibezim thanked people of the state for being supportive so far to the Soludo leadership and encouraged them to sustain the support to enable them actualize the plans for the state. The State Commissioner for Industry, Mr. Christian Udechukwu, that of Environment, Mr. Felix Odimegu, and the Special Advisor to the Governor on Innovation and Business Incubation, Lady Chinwo Okoli, respectively outlined the achievements of the present administration through their various ministries and offices, including revamping of the industrial sector of the state, tackling of major erosion sites and other environmental challenges facing the state, and empowerment of thousands of youths through digital and non-digital skills, among others.
This is the second anniversary of the government of Professor Chukwuma Charles Soludo, and we are grateful to God for the time that he has spent in office and the time that he will still spend in office. And so on this very day, we have come purposefully to say thank you to God. That's why this is a Thanksgiving service. And also, at the end of the Thanksgiving service, the governor had an opportunity to unveil for the Anambra what has been achieved in 2 years and what we are looking to do in going forward.
In separate interviews, the national president of Anambra State Association of Town Union, Barrister Titus Abudo, and immediate past majority leader of the State House of Assembly, Mr. Emeka Afoka, rated Governor Soludo high in people-oriented approach to governance, saying that the governor has proven to have the interests of the people at heart through his policies and programs.
Our governor is trying so much. He's really working for the interest of the state. He's also working for the development of the state. Assessing the past 2 years, one can confidently say, yes, that he exactly knows where it pinches the Anambarians.
On their parts, the Transition Committee Chairman for Idemili North Local Government Area, Mr. Chuks Brown Iwanwa, that of Oka South, Mr. Thank God Anago, their Orumba South counterpart, Prince Neville Uchendo, described the achievements of the Professor Soludo government as remarkable and unprecedented, and commended the governor for being prudent in managing the economy of the state amidst the present economic reality.
Honestly, I don't know where to start. This man has tremendously done well, and he has done something that is uncommon, unprecedented in the history of Anambra State.
From ICC Oka, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo reporting for ABS News.
Lawmakers in Anambra State have conducted a comprehensive evaluation of Governor Chukwuma Soludo's performance over his 2 years in office and lauded his unparalleled developmental achievements and leadership style, which they said surpassed any in the state's history. In this special report, House of Assembly correspondent Emmanuel Chibata captured the views of the lawmakers towards the administration of the governor.
Session at the State House of Assembly, Governor Soludo's accomplishments were outlined, including the construction of over 400 kilometers of roads, the employment of 5,000 teachers, with an additional 3,000 underway, the implementation of free education for all public school students from nursery to junior secondary, the empowerment of 5,000 youth with a 2 billion naira interest-free startup grant. Other numerous achievements encompasses the recruitment of 300 health workers, provisions of free antenatal and delivery services for pregnant women, free health insurance for keke riders and commercial bus drivers, tax exemptions for petty traders and low-level artisans, construction of a new government house and governor's lodge in Oka, and training of 20,000 youth on digital skills. Commenting on the governor's achievements, the majority leader, Sir Ikenna Ofodeme, representing Ekwesige constituency, and Chief Whip of the House, Chief Jude Ngobili, representing Ihiala constituency 1, hailed Governor Soludo as a beacon of hope for the people of Anambra, praising his sterling leadership qualities and genuine dedication to governance across all sectors.
There's no way you will cover the moon from shining to the people of Anambra State. Soludo is a prayer answered. Professor Chukwuma Soludo have proved leadership. Professor Chukwuma Soludo have proved sincere governance.
In their remarks, the member representing Anambra East constituency, Barrister Obinweke, along with Honorable Chuks Azotani representing Dunukofia constituency, and the member representing Agwata constituency 1, Honorable Anayo Baleke, affirmed that Governor Soludo's achievements within the short span of 2 years without borrowing any funds are unprecedented in the annals of Anambra State and beyond. They urged the governor to maintain the momentum of development, underscoring his remarkable stewardship.
So Anambra, in fact, solution is here in Anambra. So the lifespan of that road is minimum of 20 years, and I can assure you the road will last more than 20 years. Mr. Governor has made us proud in the educational sector.
Construction of new government house and governor's lodge. I believe this one will be one of his legacy projects because we never had it right before. So the government has done well. Training of 2,000 youths on digital skills, launch free Wi-Fi service in major location in Oka. So I can go on and on and on. All I have to tell the governor is that you have done well.
On their part, the member representing Agwata Constituency 2, Honorable Tony Mobike, the minority leader, Honorable John Bosco Akebobi, and Honorable Augustine Ike, representing Nnewi North Constituency, commended the governor's unwavering commitment to fostering the state's progress, enhancing security, and upholding law and order. They expressed optimism that with this trajectory, Anambra will emerge as a model of prosperity like Dubai or Taiwan in the near future.
The Anambra State Association of Town Unions, ASATU, has commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo for the massive development taking place simultaneously in all parts of the state. The national president of the association, Barrister Titus Akmudo, who stated this at Ekweme Square, Oka, during a solidarity march to mark Soludo's 2 years in office, passed a vote of confidence on the governor and pledged that ASATU would continue to work with him towards achieving a dream. His dream of a livable homeland. From the Anambra, details of the report.
Above is coming even as the African director of the International Association of World Peace Advocates, Dr. John Mechie, has praised Soludo for his developmental strides, which he said was a necessary measure for the sustenance of peace in Anambra State. During the Solidarity March, the ASATU president, Chief Akmudo, also used the occasion to urge Governor Soludo to, as a matter of priority, draft the Nigerian Hunters and Forest Security Service, NHFSS, into the state's security architecture in order to curb crimes and criminalities that take place within and around forests, farms, and other areas. Chief Akmudo said that the entire ASATU family are solidly behind the governor and would, at the right time, urge him to go for a second tenure in order to actualize his good plans for the state.
ASATU here will continue to support him. We are solidly behind him in order to complete whatever project or work he's doing for Anambra State.
Reacting to the Solidarity March, Dr. Mechie said it was a good and right gesture to appreciate a governor who is judiciously deploying the resources of the people to bring rapid development in all the communities in the state. He commended the governor for the attention his administration is giving to his community, Umueri, and thanked the state's Commissioner for Health, Dr. Afam Obidike, for facilitating the upgrading and maintenance of Umueri General Hospital, as well as employment of doctors, nurses, and other medical professionals in the facility.
Of equity and rotational leadership in Alayamelum local government area of the state have celebrated the returning of zoning arrangement in the elections of representatives in its Alayamelum constituency, insist that the arrangement will bring quality and inclusive representation. The celebration was attended by eminent citizens from the community and neighboring towns. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike now.
Alayamelum is to support the ideology of fairness, equity.
Contributing, a stakeholder, Barrister Sondo Kolo, said that the event is a remembrance day in their quest to maintain the zoning arrangement, and revealed that even though more community has the voting power in the constituency, rotation brings about equity, fairness, and togetherness which have existed even before they were born. Pointing out that Omo community has always supported peace and stood for agreements that will be beneficial to the people of the area because they understand the place of brotherhood, and made it clear that after 8 years of presentation by Omo community, they will rally around another community as a way to entrench the existing love in the area.
That's about fairness, that's about justice, that's about equity. We cannot, because we have the strength, take everything. We need to share. In the interest of justice, in the interest of equity, in the interest of fairness, there's need that we zone this.
In their separate reactions, the President General of the community, Chief Cyril Anyanwumelu, community stakeholders Saimo Fuonye and Mr. Emeka Choba noted that they expect discipline and maturity from politicians to respect an internal decision which helps to reduce unnecessary struggles or rivalry in the context of any elective position.
We adopted zoning as a community so that it will be able to reach those smaller communities. We believe in equity. We believe in the dividend of democracy. My message to every politician is that they should know that power comes and goes, and there's life after power. Make good use of their position whenever they find themselves in that position so that it will benefit every other people in the society.
Commending their love and thoughtfulness, a resident of Umumbo, Barrister Chikelue Machie, said that Omo community has shown respect, love and brotherhood to other communities in the area, adding that the rotation in the area must be upheld in years to come and charged individuals and political parties to key into the decision while electing candidates of the parties.
An aspirant for Oka North and South Federal Constituency of the All Progressives Grand Alliance APGA in the 2023 general elections, Chief Azubike Ekwozo, says Governor Chukwuma Soludo has, in his 2 years in the Home of Affairs of Anambra State, proven that he has the capacity and with it takes what it takes to govern the state and deliver dividends of democracy. He said that massive road and other infrastructural development shows that Anambra money is being put to good use by the governor, reason he called for the continued support of Anambra and for the second turner for the governor. Correspondent Joseph Ebocha filed in the report.
Ekwozo said through policies and program implementation, the governor has demonstrated deep compassion for the people of the state, as well as commitment to improving their living conditions. He observed that the Soludo leadership has achieved meaningful progress in various sectors of the state economy, especially in education and health, where he noted significant expansion of the workforce, with thousands of new teachers and medical personnel to serve the people of Anambra and residents of the state. Chief Ekwozo, who explained that prioritizing improvement of primary healthcare centers present Governor Soludo as a leader who cares deeply about the well-being of his people, said the governor has written his name in the history book as one of the most performance-driven governors the state has seen, thanking him for his hard work and dedication to making Anambra a livable and prosperous homeland.
Ala Chineke na ga-enyere ya aka ebumnobi anyị ebumnobi ya n'ime ka Anambra State move Anambra to the heights ya bana mezu na Jesus ọ ga-abụ ọkpụtọrọkpụ n'ihu anyị na ndụ anyị ụmụ anyị ụmụ anyị ga-inherit ọlụọma nke na Anambra State now na Jesus.
Chief Ekwozo wished the governor a continued tenure filled with impactful actions and positive changes for the benefit of all residents of Anambra State. In Oka, Joseph Ebocha reporting for ABS News.
An early morning fire has raised some shops in the Nnamdi Azikiwe and Doksemo section of the Dumota market in Lagos. From the for instance, civilians caught up in Sudan's civil war have given graphic accounts of rape, ethnic violence, and street executions. Top UN officials have said the conflict has plunged the country into one of the worst humanitarian nightmares in recent history and could trigger the world's largest hunger crisis. There are also fears that in Darfur, in the west of the country, a repeat of what the U.S. called genocide 20 years ago may be beginning to unfold. According to the report, as it out of nowhere, a huge blast shakes the road of Omdurman. People scream and run in all directions as thick smoke, blankets everywhere, and moments earlier, the battered streets have been dotted with pedestrians picking up rice, bread, and vegetables from the shops, which recently begun the vicious power struggle between the country's military and its former ally, the Rapid Support Forces, RSF paramilitary group, has killed at least 14,000 people across the country and possibly many more. For nearly a year, the Army and the RSF have battled over Kwantum and the nearby cities. The RSF has taken control of areas south of the capital, as well as large swaths of Darfur, which has been in turmoil for years with violence between its various African and Arab communities. The joy of staff and students of Community Secondary School Mbako knew no bounds during their first inter-house sports competition in over a decade. The parents of the students and members of the non-academic staff of the school were also in similar mood during the competition, which saw them participate in different indoor and outdoor games and other activities showcasing the culture and traditions of Ndimbako in Awka North Local Government Area. Correspondent Amakachi Buzokoye now reports.
Competition organized by the Old Boys Association of the school, formerly known as Boys Secondary School Mbako, was a way to help the welcome. The principal of the school, Dr. Ozo, described the contributions of the old boys of the school as very important milestones in the archives of the school and revealed that the gigantic school gate under construction is also being sponsored by the old boys of the school.
It also provides a channel for the students to expend their excessive energy, reducing juvenile delinquency and addiction to drugs. Finally, I would like to make an appeal. We have no security in the school, and that explains the incessant vandalization going on in the school. And most of our classrooms are in deplorable states.
On his part, the chairman on the occasion, Mr. Ikechukwu Igwebike, who was represented by the chairman, Parents-Teacher Association of the school, Mr. Irene Zenwoye, said that inter-house sports lifts the spirit of the students in sporting activities and asks that such activities be made a regular feature in the school. Speaking on behalf of the Old Boys Association, a member of the association, Mr. Michael Madumelo, said that the Old Boys, during their recent meeting, decided to give back to the school, having noticed its deterioration, and emphasized that their choice to also organize an inter-house sport was to develop human beings and as well develop the physical infrastructure of the school.
I think that the best thing we do is to discover the areas where the school will need help or where we can come in to help the life of the school, to help the teaching and learning to become a progressive something.
The students were divided into 6 houses, namely Green House, Blue House, Red House, Purple, Yellow House, and Orange House. Dignitaries that attended the event included the Transition Committee Chairman of Awka North Local Government Area, Comrade Thank God Anago, and the President General of Mbako Community, Mr. Basil Chukwumokoma.
Before we go tonight, remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS TV from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at ABS Television Awka. On X, formerly Twitter, we are ABS Radio TV. On Instagram, we are ABS Radio TV. You can log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Now the main points that made the news again tonight. Governor Soludo has commissioned Amansi Ufuma Road for public use. Deputy Governor Ibezim said well-being of Indianambra remains a priority of present administration. Fire has gutted Idumota Market in Lagos, destroyed goods. And finally, from the foreign scenes, we told you that famine looms in Sudan as civil war survivors report of killings, rape. Remember, Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total around maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's all on the news tonight. My name is Uche Chukwu Ebonam. Thank you so much for staying with us. Good night.
With total submission to the will of the Almighty God, the families of Nkwemeka Daniel Ezenwokwe Okane of